rules. Your cousin does not get the manors from Lady Iona, who goes back to being an unmarried widow now.
Though he is the steward of these
Yes,
manors.
he is the steward until. What is
So basically,
your
he does
son's
get them.
name? Your former son,
Cyprium.
Cyprium. We gotta wait for Cyprium to get 16, where he'll go through instant squireship and become a knight. Yeah.
Wait, he'll be a knight at age 16?
Yeah, when you have situations like this where someone's dad dies super early, they like squire them super fast to become an early knight. You'll see it happen.
Yeah.
Many of the noblemen in Estragales and their subject lands swear fealty to the new king, Orcus. Can you write down that? What's your new character's name?
Aidwald?
Aidwald. Can you please write down that Aidwald has a directed trait of hates Orcus +3. And you know what? Why don't you roll to see if you have a passion of hates Orcus?
How many?
3d6. See how passionate you are at hating that dude that
Come
killed
on.
your
High roll,
mentor.
high roll.
What?
Well.
That's slightly better than average.
It's not like he really did much except... Right, did started.
Let us pour one out for Sir Aurelius. Tip your glass over. If you're Anosh, I know that glass never moves because you...
Yeah. Anosh is just a taxidermy dummy.
Yeah. He's weekend at Bernie's. Okay. So, at the end of 494, Octa and Eosa attack. You'll remember them from the Battle of Lincoln in Lindsey, where many of you fought. The Saxons come south through the King of Malahut's lands. The King Nanziliode rides to meet them in northern Logres. Lincoln is attacked, and Duke Lindsey and every other nobleman shut themselves into their castles and cities while the Saxons ravage the countryside unchecked. Would you like to go to Christmas court at the royal court or in Salisbury?
Sorry, I was thinking Salisbury.
I think the royal court would be better right now since all the prep for war and stuff is happening.
All the more reason to defend our own lands.
Okay. Well, I'll go with
I'm just a new guy, so I'm not gonna be piping up.
Yeah, you only have one manor again, don't you? Roughly.
He's stewards the other ones.
Except for stewarding.
Yeah. I forgot
Which
about that.
basically means he owns them.
So the child you have with Iona is not your first heir, right? Cyprium is from someone else. So Iona's man
is the grandson of Sir Lycus.
Yeah. Interesting. So wouldn't Iona's manors revert back to her? Or would they go to your heir your child with her when he's old enough?
Yes, it would go to the youngest heir, and the first manor Aurelius ever had would go to his oldest heir.
That's going to be an awesome house. You're going to have 2 mates in it. You know, assuming they live.
Well, the problem is that he didn't have a kid with Lady Iona last summer.
Shit. Well, then, yeah, they go back to Lady Iona. She goes back to being a prize.
So,
God, that is so depressing.
So nothing.
I love how this story turned out, though. I know it's harsh. I know it's bleak, but that's kind of the stuff that happens.
Yeah.
You know, this is literally Game of Thrones shit. Some guy got away with killing the king, and not only that, you questioned it, and he immediately accused you of doing it, and fucking slaughtered you over it, and pinned the blame on you.
It was a brilliant tactical
And you're like,
move.
I'm so righteous all the time. And now people are going to be like, just how righteous was Aurelius? He poisoned a king and paid a young boy to do it. Yeah, man. They're going to be throwing shade on your family for years. years. Your reputation may never recover.
Ouch.
Rough. This is a dark turn in the storyline, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think we should probably have a small service for Sir Aurelius. You all gather with your new friend, his cousin, who's taking up, he's got Aurelius's horse and all of his equipment. And what do you have to say about Aurelius? When you bring his body back, what do you say at the funeral?
So, given that he clearly hates Sir Orcus so much, it will be full of sort of how this foul beast of a man slayed his king, slayed his prince king's son, and then placed the blame on the only righteous man to stand up against his villainy.
Okay. Do any of you speak at Aurelius' funeral as passionately as his cousin?
Yeah, I'm creating a whole speech about him.
Oh,
Typing it up.
this is gonna be good.
Gonna be a little bit of kicking while he's down, huh?
Sir Sasha, Sir Robert, anything you'd like to add about your good friend Aurelius? He died as he lived, choking on air.
What? It's so difficult for me to come up with words for Aurelius.
Okay, so you can actually just say that at the funeral. You're like,
He spoke his mind a bit too often, I'd say, but he was nothing if not righteous. The accusations against him, that at least I was there to witness, were all what do you call it? Not hot air, but there wasn't a truth to be had there.
okay.
Let him not be known for the accusations made against him, but for what he did in his life.
This is a dark gathering. You guys show up and you're like, he didn't do it. And everyone's like, no, he didn't do it. Let's kill Orcus. So, Robert, what do you have to say? You were pretty much Aurelius' best friend. So, Robert?
No,
He literally has nothing to say. You're back.
Sorry.
Yep. Cool. Anosh?
Anosh might not be here.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Anosh,
yeah?
are you there?
Yeah. What do you have to say at Aurelius' funeral?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's
So,
your best friend.
Robert will rise and he'll say that I've known Aurelius since we were both knighted on the same day. It's 8 years. Is it 8 or 9 years ago now? 9 years?
Quite some time. Yeah, it was 485, so 9 years.
Yeah. 9 years ago. He stood by me in battle, and we slayed many Saxons and other enemies in defense of Logres and the honor of King Uther. He was a great man and a great Christian, and not only was he my friend, but he was also my conscience, and he showed me the path of light. May Sir Aurelius serve the Lord in his army in heaven. That's it. Yeah.
Sir
Yes,
Trumpet,
so
have
far.
you anything to say?
Just put in the finishing line on the speech.
I hated Aurelius so much. I'm glad he's dead. In fact, I was the one that actually killed the king. Interesting. I'm gonna load that up there. I'll read it out loud for the viewers. Aurelius, a man who we knew well, and survived through the greatest battles and stayed righteous throughout it all. Even though he never truly agreed with my cousin or me, he was a man I could respect and a man who knew what he wanted. He fought. He knew what he was fighting for. It's always a sad day when someone has tried so hard to stay righteous and live with honor, dies accused of such a horrid crime. Even I must shed a tear. This is where the sad song from Scrubs starts playing. So I must say, Remember not this, he was falsely accused, but as a brave knight who fought for our land and our king. God watch over this noble knight. Interesting. You've taken your conversion. Okay,
Yeah.
all of you gain 50 glory for attending the funeral of a respected knight. I ask again, where would you like to winter over? Royal Court or Salisbury?
I still say to stay in the homeland, but it is still Robert's decision.
Royal Court.
You're staying where? Royal Court?
Royal Court.
Alright, you head to the Royal Court. The Lady of Magic, known as Nimue, is present to tend to the king. Anytime a knight wants to announce the news about Octa and Eosa and the Saxons attacking to the king, she casts a curse of silence upon them so that they may not speak. It is a dark, dark time. Let us begin the winter phase. Due to the king's illness, all regions of Logre suffer a +3 modifier on starting bad weather. The land and the king are truly one. So, let's look through our end of year stuff. Pull up my pages. Starts on page 106. Okay. No solo scenarios. Everyone that has a wife can roll a industry check. If she succeeds, you gain an extra pound this year. She's very good at what she does.
I was just looking to see if she crit.
Okay.
She's a very good chef. That much remains the same.
She's a very kinky girl. The candy don't take them to mother. You know what I'm talking about. You got funk. Alright, no one else
I
is
don't.
making any rolls. Experience rolls. Anyone that has a check in anything
Alright.
can roll to see if they get better than that.
Oh, yay. Hospitality's up.
Nice trumpet.
I'm not sure you can roll for anything, Aurelius, right? Because you're...
I get
Dead.
the things for the manor.
Oh, of course. Yeah,
Not
that
a
makes
single
sense.
thing so far.
Finally, modest went up at least. Yeah.
Yeah, your cousin is basically Downton Abbey. He's like introduced in the staff, so like, here's some falconry, and he's like, wow, I'm getting better at falconry already.
Jesus, where are all these crits coming from?
That's been right. What's sad is that your crit gives you nothing.
Yes, that's the problem. Why can't I get these during the year?
Oh, come on!
Oh man.
It's a truly a sign of the times when we also don't even improve at the end.
Yep.
Nothing
Dark days. Okay, if you all are done, we need to do aging. Is anyone...
3 for our
Almost done.
wives.
One last roll.
Okay.
Lance, come on.
Yep, you gain a D3 in whatever skills you'd like for your wives. Is anyone 35 or older? If so, roll 2d6 on the aging chart. If you have a special quality noble wife, which only Trompiert does, you have to roll for them aging as well.
Is it 1d6 or?
It's 2d6 for aging.
Okay.
See how many stats you lose. A 7. You're good. A 9. You lose 1 stat, Sir Sasha. Roll a d6. You lose a point of dex. As you get older, you just get a little bit slower there, buddy.
That's alright. I'd much rather lose dex than other things.
You lose con. You just become smaller and smaller. You can't
Right.
eat as much. It's a terrible life. Nobody else is over 35? Alright, Adventure Squires all 1 year. Anybody have a squire that's 21? I believe at least one of you has a second squire, right? Robert, don't you have,
I have 2 squires.
yeah, who's your second squire?
I've got Jamie and Browith. Browith is the son of Sir Thabert.
Yeah, of course, Sir Thabert of Marlborough.
Yeah.
Okay. If no squires have reached 21, we're good. Who is your squire? Aurelius, whose name I continually forget because I keep thinking that's Aurelius. He's been Aurelius for 9 weeks.
It will be Grant will transfer to.
His name Grant of House Casimir. All right. Oh, right. Grant is your squire. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Grant pledges himself to this new knight. Can you change your name in Roll20 so I don't...
Yeah, I
freak
am.
out
I'm
about
doing
it?
that now.
All right. I would, like, mark titles under your guys' names on the stream, but sometimes you guys die so fast, it feels like that would be... Yeah. Okay, economic circumstance. I need to roll for... chart, weather chart. Here we are. Okay, I get a +3 on my roll. I have a 21, which is super fucking bad for you guys because I just critted.
Shit.
Yep. Gonna be a bad year. Alright, who wants to go first on the get fuck chart?
Robert
Stewardship.
Rowe. Why not? Stewardship is my students capable of not fucking up.
So, Arthur, I would
Yes.
like to a question about the heir.
Yes.
Given that Adwald is young and poor, he was perhaps he could send young Cyprium to live with his grandfather.
No.
Ah,
You have to
damn
take
it.
care of
No.
him, man. It's your responsibility. Even if he's living with his grandfather, you're the one that's responsible for taking care of him.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you. You're like, I'm not going to take care of this kid. What? Send him to Sir Lycus. And Lycus is like, no.
Well, the main thing is to
I'm
live with a
old
rich
and
knight.
retired now. Okay, if you succeed on your roll, you live as a poor knight this year. You only gain 3 glory, and you get 3 pounds. If you'd like to live as a normal knight, you're going to have to spend 3 pounds.
Yeah.
Is there a change in child death for the poor knight?
Yeah, it's pretty big. Child survival is a -3. Childbirth is a -5.
All right, so it's how much for? How much did we get? 3.
3.
All right. Yep.
And Trumpet, you of course need to spend at least 6 because you're living rich.
Yeah. So wait, the cost for living rich goes down?
No, the cost for living rich is still 9.
Okay, so I do have to still pay 9.
Yes, and you only gain 3 for each of your...
Yeah, so it's 9 total. So nothing happens to me this
Okay,
year.
yeah. You don't get a lot of money this year. It's been a very bad
Yeah.
year for
I
you.
pay 3 for that as well.
Okay, did every new Aurelius... Adwald, are you paying to live as a normal knight?
Yeah, I believe so.
Robert, are you paying as well?
Yes,
All right.
definitely.
And you know,
really-
I didn't think we really discussed this. Adwald, how are you managing the garrison now with your new Motte and Bailey? Are you just leaving levies in place?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you don't have much in terms of levies, because you just lost 2 manors worth of levies, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I really, really got screwed over by that.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
you have like 1 or 2 men in
Sorry.
any given month that watch over the Motte and Bailey, but it's basically undefended throughout the year because your
Sorry.
levies only have to work for you for 3 months. So.
Mm-hmm.
So what Robert will do is, Robert will send some of his levies to the castle
Oh, how nice!
because in Aurelius's memory that his banners must fly, in as high in his death as they did
And
in
also-
during his life.
Do our lineage men get multiplied as well? By, like, having more manors?
No, your family doesn't increase in size.
Okay.
What is your new situation with Cones of Dunshire, Adwald? Will you continue to hire him on as the 3 sergeant at arms and surgeons?
You can't afford it.
I can't. Well, to the extent that there is still money in the treasury of the Chevalier.
Take from the church?
Well, no, because the order was founded to support the hospital, and then a lot of people donated to support the hospital.
That's true.
and they're working as surgeons at the
Yeah,
hospital.
so for this year, they don't answer to you. Can't call upon them. They will only be called in defense of the county and in defense of the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
So you basically established this as a truly independent society now. They don't answer to any knights anymore.
Yeah.
I think this is a big historical footnote, right? Like, 100 years down the line, someone's going to be like, whoa, Hones of Dunshire was, the first surgeon director of the Knights of the Red Cross. Yeah. Aurelius will always be the man who founded them, but Hones of Dunshire will be the man who led them. So let's move on to step 5, which is not going to be great for you guys either. Stable roles. Oh, right, no, not stable roles. Family roles. Would anyone like to attempt to get married?
Nope.
I just saw Eric's face. He's like, smile. I heard Lady Iona is in need of a husband.
I have to. Let me guess. She's way
Try
above
again.
Adewald's abilities.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Way past you. Have you seen the amount of glory
She wouldn't
she
even
has?
consider you.
Yeah.
Well, how
It's
much
not her
glory
you
does
need
she
to
actually
worry
have?
about. Look how long you had to work on Earl Roderick to get to that point. And now she's even more glorious. She's the wife of a war. Well, okay, maybe not, because she is the wife of Aurelius, right? And Aurelius is a king killer. So she's probably, like, shunned by the other ladies. They're like, oh, look, it's Lady Iona. No one knows where her family's from. She was married to that guy who killed the king.
How glorious is she anyways? Because for both Lady Indeg and Iona, you just have 250.
Well, yeah, that's not accurate.
She was
She's at, like,
877
yeah, she's
originally,
at, like,
and then she got 1,000 from marrying
yeah,
Aurelius.
she's up to over 2,000 at this point.
Yeah.
Because she attended Aurelius' funeral, and she pulled some stuff in here. Yeah. She's very glorious, bro.
I mean,
So what's your thought here, Adewald? You gonna try to get married early? How old are you, by the way?
I believe he is 22.
Yeah, he should probably get married soon.
Are
No matter what age you were gonna say, I was gonna say that, but
Well, you know what? He will begin the process of
kissing the Earl's ass.
kissing the Earl's ass and also, I mean, what's the best way to put it? Basically comforting the lady.
Okay, yeah.
I don't even know these people who
I
keep posting
just
for
want
the
to be
camera.
clear here. How covetous are you of your cousin's wife?
He's not.
Okay.
So, Adewald the Virtuous is him here.
Okay, just making sure. All right. Go ahead and make your courtesy roll to Earl Roderick.
Dun, dun, dun.
I don't know why it's making me wait like 10 seconds while it's saying roll the dice.
Oh, yes, by the way, any of you that spent 3 pounds maintaining your normal lifestyle, you get 3 glory for that.
Oh.
Yeah, you can mark down that you have 1 point towards a future modifier on the marriage table. You try to comfort Lady Iona, and she shuts you out at every given chance. She never lets you anywhere near her lands. She doesn't attend any functions. She just spends all her time on her manors falconing.
Mm-hmm.
Robert will visit her when he's...
She turns you away as well.
Me as well?
Yep.
Wow.
Whoa.
Yeah. She's completely withdrawn.
Wow.
Okay. Anyone else that would like to try to get married or present themselves
I'll
well?
just roll. Yeah.
You're rolling for your courtesy to see if you can bank some points.
Yep, and I'm
Yeah.
banked again.
Earl
I'm banked it, I don't know how many points.
Earl Roderick doesn't really know Adewald. It's like, oh, Sir Adewell. Yes, of course. Yes, yes. Very nice of you to drop by my court. Although I hear you spent your winter at the royal court. Sir Robert, he's amazed to see you. He is like, I heard that you went hunting for a griffin. How was that, Sir Robert?
Oh, did not go so well, my lord. It was a most wily creature. We felt we were on the track at one point of time, but it evaded us quite easily, it seems.
He turns to you and says, "Shame about Aurelius."
Nah, it was a great loss, my lord. He was one of the greatest knights I've ever known.
Now, you know this thing with the Saxons. We're going to eliminate them shortly. Uther's preparing an army to take them out. Once that's over with, we can get back to the business of killing Orcus. I pledge that the entire county of Salisbury will go to war with all of Estragales, whatever it takes to kill Orcus. You
My
know
lord.
that I know that Aurelius was a man of justice and valor. After this year, at the end of 495, we will destroy Orcus.
Ah.
I look forward to that day, my lord. Thank you. You are kind as you are great. I know Aurelius is looking down from heaven at this.
I
whatever,
think we
something.
see Aurelius like moving up in a white light in like a white robe and a halo over his head, and we hear knock knock knocking on heaven's door playing. When you say that, okay, child roll. Anybody that has a child or would like to try to have a child can roll right now. Sorry,
Okay.
we're on childbirth. Anyone
Okay.
that would like to have a child. Sir Robert, I need you to make a lustful check because you're well known for your lustfulness.
Not anymore.
What is your lustfulness? Is it at least a 13?
No, it's a 12.
Okay, then you don't have to. Good. Yeah. No child for Trumpet. Sasha, you have a child born, and roll a d6 to see if it's a boy or a girl.
Yes.
Arthur, if I spend my
It's a
winter again
girl. Where are you spending your winter?
with the water dude,
Oh,
Father Dewey.
Dewey, the waterman.
Father Dewey.
Yeah.
Yeah. Can I try and also roll for chastity to see, like, because he's actively trying to be more chaste?
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a tough roll. Let's see. Oh, cool. Not bad.
Okay. Let's see here. So I need
I'm
to
just
make
gonna have a
some...
mountain of babies
I
at my
forgot.
feet someday. So terrible. Okay.
Sasha the Fertile.
I am very afraid. This is my 5th child.
Yep.
I just haven't had
And
any.
how many? And and there are 2 surviving at this time, including this one.
Yes, including this one. There are 2 alive. It's
I
so
bet-
sad.
Sasha, the poor caretaker.
What year is this?
494.
Okay.
Let's roll for children, keeping them alive. D20.
Ones and twos are bad, right?
Yes, he lives.
Sasha, your newborn child dies instantly.
God damn it.
She makes it through part of the winter and dies.
Jesus freaking.
Bad.
Guess I'll check this little.
Okay.
This person is
Can
living
I-
check mark.
Can I please give you Devon? Just you can take care of him for me.
By the way, Arthur,
What?
I have a question.
Yes.
Does Sir Lycus have any children? Any male
Yes,
children?
he has a number of sisters. Daughters.
Does he have any male children now?
No.
God damn it.
Why?
Because if he doesn't, by the time he dies, then Cyprium is his heir.
Yes, that's true. Okay, let's roll family events. Everyone roll a d20.
I think my family has been very eventful this year.
Did you roll a 20, Sasha?
Yes.
Roll another 20, because it's about to get real! AP Gaming Real. Okay, there's a rumor that someone in your family is a horse thief. Roll a d20.
It'll be your father. It'll be hilarious.
It is your cousin. Which one of your cousins is a dirty thief and horse thief?
Come on, Sasha.
Brooke sounds kind of like it.
Yep. There's rumors. They're not true, of course, but Some of the villagers say that they saw Brooke making off with one of your horses. Sir Robert, someone in your family got married. Roll a d20. Peanut butter jelly time. It is your brother. Do you have a brother?
Yeah, but I think he already got married.
Roll a d20 again.
Hang on, let me just check
Peanut
quickly.
butter jelly
Did he have a son, or did he have? Did he get married? Something happened to him recently. Winter. No, I'm mistaken. Yeah, okay,
And
he
he's
gets married.
now. Okay, Trump. Oh no, Adewald, roll again. You have a marriage in your family.
Oh, he cheated in a tournament last year. That's what happened.
There was a rumor he cheated, wasn't true.
Yeah.
Your grandfather got remarried. Yeah, except your grandfather's dead. Roll again. 15. Your uncle. Well, you probably have an uncle.
Let me look at his family tree one sec.
And Trump, roll again. Let's see what you got.
All right.
You have a birth in the family. It is your grandmother.
Nope.
Roll again. It is your brother.
All right. I think I don't have one.
Roll again. If you fail again, we're just... Yeah, it's your cousin. Good. No, I was going to say, just give me one of your cousins. Everybody's got cousins. Fucking tons of them. That cousins
Been
work.
all over the place.
Yeah.
Let's see. I don't have my uncles matched up for Cyprian, because Cyprian is Aurelius' brother, younger brother.
Okay.
So, some relative of his father.
Okay. All right. That's good enough. Let's move on to training and practice. You get the 1d6 plus 1 skills, or 1 point, or 1 attribute, trait, or passion. Pick which one you like, and then let us know. A peanut butter jelly. Peanut butter jelly. And we're going to end this right on time for a break. Then we'll come back for 495 with big events happening. And there's a battle and shit. Adewald comes back just in time to get glorious. Sasha, what are you pumping your sword to?
Only to 18.
Okay. Sir Robert, you increase your hatred of Saxons, I see.
Yes.
I wonder why.
Should have rolled for hatred of Orcus.
Can we get Love God, apparently?
Yes, you can roll for it. 3d6.
Okay.
Oh, can I do that for Adewald too?
Sure. Go ahead.
Because when I became a Christian, I should have actually to see how...
Triple snake
Christian.
eyes.
Oh.
Whoa.
Shit.
Wow, Sir Robert, when Aurelius died, you fucking converted hard, man. You came back and you were like, I am the most Christianized in all the lands.
I'm going to take over the order. That's what I'm going to do.
Oh, and I should have done the winner roll for that, so let me do that real fast.
For the order?
Nope.
Damn it. Just when you don't want to crit.
You really, really love God, Sir Robert. Okay, everyone's got their training and practice done. Let's do glory computations. So you get anything you have higher than a 16 in a trait or a passion, you get that much. You're going to get the fort, Adewald. You're going to get your castle glory as well. All of you will get the, I think it's 35 a year for being officers, except for Adewald.
50, I think you said. But
50? Okay, we'll roll with 50. That's fine. And then I think that Trumpier's wife gives him a little bit of extra glory. Did anyone pass the 1,000 barrier? The answer to that is yes, because Adewald did.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, so did Robert.
Okay. Pick what you would like to put your stuff into.
Yeah. Damn it. I
You
didn't
have to
do
double
that.
bracket it on both sides
Oh.
in order to math it. Everything is awesome. Ba-dum bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum.
Roderick finally filled some of his positions, and they're starting to die off already.
Hey, Sasha, Kroama, it seems like you added the same thing twice. Or wait,
I have a
oh,
lot
never
of
mind.
things above 16.
Yeah, he does. He's
Sorry.
been working on that,
No,
man.
no, it's just weird. It's like it looked weird for a second. It looked like it added the same thing twice, but it says 21 plus equals the same thing.
Okay. And what will he increase?
All right, Sir Robert. So, did Aurelius pass you in death?
I think so, with the extra 1,000.
Yeah.
Aurelius is a very well-noted, notorious knight. Oh, man. Like, 10, 15 sessions down the road, it's going to be awesome to keep referring back to this and be like, aren't you the son of the man who killed the king of Estragales?
Kingslayer!
Dishonorable coward and blood of the Kingslayer, I see.
Sounds like he's going to have to fight a lot of duels about that. It's a good thing that
I
his...
know Anosh knows what's going on because he saw this happen in the R&D Pendragon where they were like, you're a Saxon, and they fought an honor duel. They both passioned up, and the dude lost because he got fucking smoked. And then his heir comes along, and he's like, my family's not a Saxon. And he fights the same dude and slaughters him. He's like, alright, you want to throw down because you think I'm a Saxon? Fuck you! Oh man, it was so glorious seeing that come up. Yeah. So, I think that's the end of the year here. We're going to take a 10-minute break. And we'll be back for 495. With any luck, we'll be able to get through all this. In fact, we may skip part of the battle for 495 just to get to the good stuff.
Actually, we some mana construction. I'm gonna ask someone about that.
What do you need to know about it?
What's the one that gives you love god? Is it chapel or a church or
Chapel.
something that you can build?
Yeah.
How much does
chapel.
that cost?
I think it's 10. It's either 10 or 5. I'd have to go back and look.
Okay.
1 second while I'm checking. I've got the enhancements here.
All right, we'll be back in about 8.5 minutes, guys.
Cool.
Keep an eye on that.